7. Those who sow poisonous seeds, reap poisonous plants, the inner garden and psychological crop rotation. We are all gardeners, at least in a psychological sense. Every day we sow seeds through our thoughts, words, and reactions, both in ourselves and in others. Although we may not always be aware of it, every action, whether internal or external, falls on fertile ground, the soil of human relationships, our inner world, and our social environment. Therefore it matters whether we plant poisonous weeds or valuable blossoming crops. The metaphor is strong but accurate. If someone frequently displays jealousy, envy, hurtful comments, and passive-aggressive behavior, they should not be surprised if their life becomes filled with prickly, depressing, and suffocating relationships. The impact we have on our environment reflects back on us. This principle is particularly important when considering social psychological reflection, reflective self-image, and interpersonal learning. Cooley, 1902, Mead, 1934. The way we treat others shapes how they view us over time, which in turn affects our own self-perception. Cognitive and emotional ecology. What does your inner world produce? Our mental and emotional environment is significantly influenced by the thoughts we cultivate within ourselves. Automatic negative thoughts, ANT, are common in states of depression and anxiety according to Beck, as well as Burns. When these dominate our inner dialogue, our relationship with ourselves deteriorates, our self-esteem decreases, and our decisions become reactive and defensive rather than creative and constructive. It's also important to mention the phenomenon of emotional contagion, where negative feelings spread in social situations, observed Hatfield, Cacioppo, and Rapson. If we introduce toxic emotions into a community, such as complaining, cynicism, and contempt, it will have psychological consequences. Conscious filtering and emotional weeding. Maintaining our inner garden is not a one-time task. It requires constant attention. To do this, it is important to be aware of our own negative automatic reactions, e.g., hurt, envy, judgment. Filter out toxic content from our environment, e.g., constant complaining, sensational media consumption, manipulative behavior. Regularly provide ourselves with positive mental and emotional nourishment, e.g., practicing gratitude, being present, setting value-based goals, and engaging in reflection. This self-care practice aligns with self-compassion, which is not self-pity, but rather an accepting and nurturing inner attitude, as stated by Neff. Conclusion: you decide what to plant. The question is not whether you plant, it's what seeds you choose to sow in your psychological space and in the lives of others. Toxic weeds include judgment, envy, resentment, and rejection. On the other hand, flowers and fruits consist of awareness, understanding, a desire to grow, and authentic presence. Ultimately, it's your decision what you nurture. Remember, you will reap what you sow.